So, yeah, today, I don't even know how I'm going to be doing this. I got the front-facing camera, alright. We are going to go take a walk, clean out the car. We got a bunch of stuff going on today. I don't have my stand either. My little, I wonder if you can like hear my deep breath, like oh man. Well, we are gonna start the day off on a walk. Got my earbuds in. I'm gonna keep my glasses off because I just don't have time to be adjusting them on this walk. So I have never walked the neighborhood before, so yeah, we are kind of, at a rock bottom of sorts, and we're going to just kind of go up from here. Business has been slow. Had to move out of my place, move back to my grandparents' place, and yeah, not very fun. But sometimes, you do what you got to do, and you pay off what you got to pay off, and that's kind of how it goes. But I wanted to start the day off with a walk and kind of clear my head a little bit and talk with you guys a little bit as well. Like I said, taking this walk, wanted to start something new. I mean, you can probably already tell from the last vlog I did, I've lost some weight. So I want to keep that going, I'm not eating, gosh, what was I eating? What, like 3? Maybe like 2, like large quarter pounders a day for like, how many months? Maybe 3 or 4 months in a row. I was going to Boys and Girls Club. This was back in Iowa, where my last vlog was. I'm now in Missouri. We'll kind of give an update later. Right now, I just want to talk. Mostly because, it was just something quick and easy to eat from McDonald's, obviously, quarter pounders. Quick and easy to eat, and it was on the way to the Boys and Girls Club. The other reason was that there was Monopoly. I mean, y'all know how the Monopoly goes on there. You have to get the large to get the extra type of, stickers. So that's what I would do. So I would just eat 2, sometimes 3. If the Boys and Girls Club went out somewhere, we went to McDonald's. I'd get the quarter pounder, large. And that was just kind of killing me. Let's talk about Missouri. Yes, so I was in Davenport, Iowa. Now I'm in Springfield and Nixon, Missouri, and Ozark. I'm just in Missouri or around that area. Nixon, Springfield, Ozark. I was in Springfield. I got my own place downtown. Some of you may have saw my Snapchat. You keep up with me on social media. So I was on Springfield. Was living in Springfield. And yeah, now actually when I first moved here, okay, we're just on a walk, right? We're just on a walk. So basically, we're just going through the story. It was January like 20th. My mom had just moved to Missouri, and the rest of us were going to follow. So usually, a little bit of just lore here, a little backstory. When the whole family would move, the grandparents would move first, and then everyone else would slowly follow. But my mom was like, "Yeah, I gotta get out of Iowa, bro. I gotta go." So she moved to Missouri, and she got COVID, and then she passed away, and then her house, was still her house, and it was just sitting vacant. And that was about September of 2020. And it was around January when I was just like, wait, did I pass the street? No, let's come down here. So it was January 2021 here, about the 20th, like I was saying. And I knew that I had to get out, because not only was I eating you know, awfully those quarter pounders daily. But after, and that was at 17 maybe. So I think I was still in school. But anyways, after that, I also would just wake up. I would go upstairs, order a pizza, a large pizza, mostly from, I guess it would be a large or medium, from Pizza Hut with the breadsticks. And if you order Pizza Hut, you have to get the cinnamon sticks for dessert. So I did, and you need free delivery, so you would have to you know, buy something more to get the free delivery. So I'd order a 2-liter, a Pepsi obviously, and I would eat that. You know, I'd probably eat the whole thing. There might be like a slice or two left. I might leave like a slice or two, just to save it for later. But then also so I would have room for the breadsticks and the dessert, and wash it all down with a 2-liter Pepsi. And gosh, that was like 20 bucks a day, $25 a day. So you can imagine how the costs kind of stacked up after a while. And after I would do that, I would just sit there, watch TV in the recliner in the room, and then about 6 o'clock would roll around and I would start gaming and streaming. And I'd be drinking all that 2-liter all day, and that was a daily process. And you guys know, I've been doing vlogging, and I'm trying to vlog. Did that vlog, and I started a few businesses, and trying to, be an entrepreneur of sorts. And I just knew that eating a large pizza and breadsticks and dessert sticks and a 2-liter Pepsi every day was not good for my health, obviously. And not even that, it's just, I don't know, I just needed something to, I just needed to get out. I just knew that it wasn't good for me, and I just needed to get out. So yeah, it was about January 20th when I told my grandparents, because I was still living with them, that I was going to just pack up all my stuff, put it in a Blue Beast, and head to Missouri and live in my mom's house, which was in Hollister. Obviously, grandparents were like, "Oh, well, you don't have a job, right? You don't have money, right? So how are you gonna get there?" And I said, "Well, I've got about $60, $70 for gas, and I have a bunch of gift cards that I've been kind of stocking up and haven't used for food places." And I said, "Listen, I gotta go." So I put all my stuff in the garbage bags, just put it in the back of the Blue Beast, and just drove. And this was now 7 in the morning, maybe 6ish. Excuse me, 6 in the morning, 7 in the morning, whatever it was, doesn't matter. And I just left. That was on my birthday. I just drove. That was how I spent my 24th birthday. And it's definitely something I needed. I wasn't as productive as I would want to be. Obviously looking back now, and even in the moment I knew I wasn't as productive as I wanted to be. What I was still lacking, it wasn't mindset, it's probably discipline. And I also am prone to just doing a lot of things and not sticking to one thing in particular. So to feel productive, as if I'm just I'm doing a lot of movement, but I'm not going anywhere. And I'm starting a lot of businesses, none of them are taking off. So you see a little success from each one, but nothing major. And that's something else that's kind of a problem, is because I didn't just wake up one day and was like, you know what, I want to start all these businesses. It's like it's kind of weird to say, but no, I did get a premonition of sorts, and you could say a vision, but mostly a premonition that, you know, of all these businesses, right? And so I'm starting all the businesses, but I'm not seeing results, and that's because I'm starting all the businesses and I'm not going one at a time and learning and taking the time to get from point A to point B, like I was learning yesterday from I wouldn't say a friend, but a buddy of mine, Aman. He was saying, for, you know, to get from point A to point B, sometimes the only obstacle is time. So the line that's drawn from A to B, that line equals time. So yeah, that's, you know, definitely something I needed to hear out loud and then internalize. So from Hollister to like Highlandville area to Nixa, and then I might splice some videos in there because I took videos on purpose of the place. Nice little apartment downtown, right off the square, basically central downtown and Springfield. Nice little apartment, 3 beds, 3 bath, downtown, right off the square. And was there for, man, like a year. And yeah, no, that place was just super dookie, management wise. Yeah, no, it just wasn't good. Wasn't good. They were kind of hustling you. There's some things that they don't tell you when you sign up. And so if you're young and naive and you get a place downtown, there's, like I said, some things that they don't tell you. So it's definitely a learning experience for sure. You know, obviously getting shafted so hard and all the late fees. It's $10 a day late fee every day for the month. And so the only blessing is that it doesn't compound to the next month. So if you owed $300 in late fees, that $300 doesn't carry over to next month, and then it's $310, $320, and then it's $600. Oh no, like it doesn't. So I'm sorry, it doesn't compound. So the late fees from last month don't also start stacking to the late fees of that month. So $10 a day for 30 days is $300, right? So the next month it wouldn't be $320, $340, $60, $80, $100, right? It would just be $10 a day every day for that month. And so I guess, yeah, like I said, the only blessing was that it didn't compound from month to month. It was just taking it month to month with late fees. So $300, $300, $310, $280, $300, $300, and yeah, so definitely some craziness here. Let me just take a walk to the end of the block here, and that should be our walk. What time's it getting to be? Almost 8. All right, cool. That's about what I scheduled that for, so we're blocked it out. Set out a chunk of time for the walk and the talk. And so, yeah, gosh, and then, you know, everything was going good, as things do. You know, I got a new car, got the place downtown. Everything was good. I had prospects in the pipeline. Some of them were whales, some of them were just sharks. But like I said, I had some prospects in the pipeline for the social media marketing agency, and you know, I just thought we were gonna close them all, and ended up not closing any. And then taking that L and internalizing it, and then what is it? Kind of using that as a reference point, which also Mom was talking about yesterday. Using that as a past reference point to of how the future is going to be. So I kind of just stopped doing what I was supposed to be doing. And yeah, obviously that bit me in the rear, and I had to get a part-time job over at Culver's. I previously worked at Culver's, so it was nothing new. And gosh, we've been there, and it's kind of just getting to the point where I'm just about to quit there and, you know, just go back to going full hand sandwich on the marketing agency. Who else was it? I think it's Alex Hormani. I definitely don't remember right off the top of my head right now. But he was saying, you know, if you make 10,000 calls a day or a month, it's just statistically impossible that after 10,000 phone calls that you don't get any clients. And especially if you keep doing that month by month, it's just highly unlikely that if you did 10,000 a month for 5 months out of 50,000 people, that there is no, you know, customers or clients that would take you up on your marketing offer. So I kind of took that to heart, and I'm gonna try and do 10,000 phone calls this month. And yeah, we'll kind of see how it goes. We are halfway through, so I'm gonna have to do a lot of editing. We're halfway through how much video we have left, so we'll delete some as well. But right now, so we took our walk. We're going to pause. This is future procrastinator ding person guy coming to you. Yeah, sorry we been kind of putting this off. It's been a long video to edit, and we're gonna have to do a part 2. So if you guys enjoyed this one, or you want to, you know, you don't want to see the boring, you know, honest Spaciouz walk, you want to see the, you know, the crazy stuff that went on in part 2, then just go ahead, and if we get like 10 to 15 likes, you know, I'll post part 2. If we get a few comments saying, you know, part 2, then we will post that. And we'll also do try and do a whole rewind, kind of a recap type of thing, and then also going over what's going on in the next year. And so yeah, like I've said this in multiple recordings, so I've been hitting the gym recently and I'm trying to go more consistently. We're going like 1 or 2 times a week. Gonna be trying to go like, you know, 3, 4, maybe 5, probably not 5, but like 3, 4 with my friend and trainer. And yeah, so if you guys want to see some of that, we might start posting some of those techniques and so forth. I mean, there's a, you know, a bunch of other channels to be watching for that stuff. So yeah, I don't know. We'll kind of just see how it goes. We might have, you know, talks over smoothies, over like we meet Sunday morning, so, you know, we can talk over coffee. I don't know. Kind of depends on the vibe. So yeah, if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. Don't consider, just do it. And I'll see you in the next video.